Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. What is up, guys? I know it has been a minute since I made a video. I have been busy working on a private real estate investment within the family. Alhamdulillah, it went well. Welcome back, everyone. I know the crypto market has been booming, and lately that's what everybody has been talking about. So today I'm going to show you guys some of the cryptos that I have been buying. I'm also going to show you guys some of the companies that I'm invested in, the stocks I'm invested in, and give you guys an update on my dividend portfolio and the dividends I have been receiving on a month-to-month basis. Currently, you guys can see that my portfolio is around 39,500, or in other words, at almost $40,000. So I did reach a big milestone, which is hitting 40K. For this portfolio, for me, $40,000 is a lot of money. The reason why I show you guys my portfolio is not to brag. On the right, you can see some of my holdings. And if you take a close look from my previous videos, you can start noticing that the shares of each of my company has been increasing over time because I have been dollar cost averaging into these shares. So every chance I get, every few days I get, I buy more shares, accumulating into portfolio or acquiring more and more percentage of the company. Another thing in common, that majority of these companies, they all pay a dividend. So I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to show you guys the two cryptos I have been buying. First one I have is Ethereum. Currently it is around $1,900. I don't even have a whole coin yet. I have about 0.53, which is worth around $1,000. I do plan on buying more of this coin because I think in the long run Ethereum is going to do really well, and I also believe that crypto in general is going to outperform the S&P 500, or in other words, it's going to outperform the market. So that's why I want to have some exposure to the crypto. Currently I have about 0.53. I do want to acquire a whole coin of Ethereum. I want to put in about another $1,000. So we're going to go back, and the next cryptocurrency that I have in my Robinhood portfolio is Dogecoin. Currently I have around $732 or $33, which is equivalent to 4,100 coins. I do want to have around 10,000 coins of Doge because this is a hype coin. This is the people's coin, and I think that most people are going to hold on to this Dogecoin eventually. Over time, it will reach $1. Here it looks like a bubble. Definitely it popped up, now it's going down. As it goes down, I'm currently buying more of it. You can see here, if you look at my history, July 15th I bought 121, 51, 256. As time went, I bought 66, 42 coins. As time went, I'm buying coins and I'm dollar cost average, and that's one of the best methods out there. Another thing that I want to point out is that majority of my companies, they are Sharia compliance, or almost all of them. Pause the video, you can look at a quick Sharia checklist, such as the business being halal, taken to interest, haram revenues, cash, total interest, interest bearing debt. So we look at, for a quick overview, we look at these 4 different things. You can pause the video and take a look at it. And I also want to point out a disclaimer on the bottom that I'm not a Islamic finance scholar, so please seek out a person of knowledge on this matter. These are just my personal opinion, and I try to follow the ulamas of their rulings. And I do want to point out that some ulamas do consider stocks in general as haram because they all have interest dealing with them in some form or another. So please reach out to one of the scholars that you guys find credible. So I'm going to give you guys a quick pro tip, because it's not about just showing my portfolio, it's about learning, it's about a process. So pretty much every other episode I try to give you guys a pro tip. Today's pro tip is pretty much pick companies not ticker symbol, and this is very famous. Warren Buffett talks about this all the time. Remember, buying a share of a company's stock makes you a part owner of that business. Take a look at the companies you're holding on to. Consider them as businesses that you are invested in. Don't look at them as a ticker symbol that you look on to day and that you're like, oh, today is $20, tomorrow is $25, and I sell it. No, instead of getting that 20%, we want, as an investor, we want that 200%, that 2,000% gain. Real money is that in long-term investment. A lot of people regret it because they sell too early. Just like how we invest in a house, we don't check the value of the house every other day. We don't say, oh, today is $500,000, tomorrow's 520, the following day is 530 or 550K. No, we don't care about it because we care about the money that it generates from our rental income or the value that we get by saving rent. So again, Pick companies, not ticker symbols, stick with them, long-term investment. Eventually it will pay off that 200 or 2000% gain we can use to go on vacation, retire, buy a house, or do other investments, property, or continue to collect that dividends. As always, don't forget to check out the disclaimer in the description below. It's really important. I'm not a financial advisor. Before I begin, I want to show you guys this amazing app, which is called Fetch Reward. So basically you download the app for free from the Apple Store or Google Play, and every time you go shopping in the stores or online, you scan your receipt. After you scan it, you get points for it. You can use, with the points, you can redeem Amazon, Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, Targets, Walmart gift cards. It's like a win-win situation. And also invite your friends. So in the description below, use my link for both of us to get free points, which we can use to redeem gift cards. And if it wasn't true, or if it didn't work, I wouldn't be promoting it. And it also has very good reviews. All right, so now I'm going to take you guys back to my Robinhood portfolio. If we look at it, currently 39,500. You can see the market is live. It's still before 4 o'clock. So for the last 1 hour or last 1 day, it has been down, which is very good. I would consider today as a red day, as a day for buying opportunity. Look at it for 1 day, I'm down 1%, which really doesn't matter. 1 week, we're down 2%. If we look at it for 1 month, pretty much flat, or I'm down 2%. 3 months, if we look at it, I'm up around $900 or 2.3%. And then if we look at it for 1 year, you can see this nice trend. This is how we want our investments to grow. You can see that it's around 25% the last 1 year, or $8,100. I made over $8,000 in profit, excluding the dividend payments. So it's, in reality, it's more than 25% because I have been getting those monthly dividend payments. And that's one of the beauties about dividend investing, is that you're making money that you didn't have to work for. By being an owner, you get some of those profits. So if you look at it for all time, I'm up around 31% or 32%. So in reality, it's actually a lot higher because I get around 2.5% per year in dividend payments, and times it by 4 years because I had this portfolio since 2017, and we get about 10%. Here we can see that I'm up around 31% for the all time, so I would add another 10% in dividend payments because these are money I did not work for. These are money that was given to me as being an owner. So in reality, I'm up around 41% in my all-time chart, more or less. Guys, if you guys made it this, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It helps the channel grow and we can reach out to more people. As I stated before, we're on the same team. We're not against each other. So if I were to draw a nice trend line, we can see that it's, for the most part, it is increasing. We had a dip here, we had a dip here, but for the most part, it's increasing upwards. So I'm going to take you guys to my portfolio. So one cool thing about my portfolio is that I have unique companies that hardly anyone else is talking about, such as like Caloris, Nvidia, Contour Brands. So these are some of the holdings that I have. AMD, solid company. I might add a few more shares. Caloris, I want to have about 100 shares. Great company. My average cost was around $6.88. Nvidia, crazy company. You don't know what to do with it. You don't know, do I buy more because it went up 200% or 1,000%, or do I sell? So right now you can't really sell or buy because it's just so high. I currently buying $5, $10 here and there just to accumulate shares. So they will have a 4-for-1 split in a few days. Sooner or later they will have it posted. So every 1 share of Nvidia you have, they will give you 3 more. So you would have a total of, your 1 share will become 4 shares. So we got AMD, Caloris, Nvidia, Contour Brands, Texas Instrument, Escalade, Microsoft, Skyworks Solution. You can see that majority of my companies, or almost all my companies, I am in the green. If you were to look back on my previous videos, and you would see some of these similar holdings, and from that video to this video, you will see that my share count has increased dramatically month after month, or year after year, because I try to increase my shares as the time is going. As I get dividends, I reinvest it, I add new money, and it increases my share count. And all these companies, I'm not telling you to buy them nor sell them. This is just a place for you to do your own due diligence. So we scroll down, we can see Skyworks Solution, Johnson & Johnson, 8 shares. I got 3M around 7.6 shares. CrowdStrike, one of my growth. It is not a dividend company, but it's one of my very few growth companies that I have in my portfolio. I have about 5.1 share. Marine Products, 47 shares. Broadcom, 1 share. Emerson, 5 shares. Garmain, I have about 3.5 shares. If you look at my previous video, in-depth analysis video on why Garmain is a good buy. Remember, it is just a place for you to do your own due diligence. Cisco, 14 shares. Just shout out to my cousin AJ. He just got a job at Cisco. Congrats. Snowflake, 5 shares. Gentex, 30 shares. And I have Salesforce, another one of my very few growth companies that I have. I have about 5 growth companies, and the remainder 25 or 26 of them are dividend companies. I have A.O. Smith, Pfizer, NetApp, Conglomerate, Merrick, 6 shares. I have VFC, Sibania Stillwater, Tattoo Chef, Blue Knight, PetMed Express, Kirkland Lake Gold. You can see these are very, very unique companies. Majority of the YouTubers are not talking about. And that's pretty much it. And then I have 2 cryptocurrencies, Ethereum and Dogecoin. So guys, if you guys made it this far, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and support the channel. We're going to go to now our dividend payments. We're in history. We're going to filter by dividends. If you take a look at it, you can see that I'm getting $3, $5, $3. And you can also see some of the shares that I bought like 4 hours ago. I bought $15 of PetMed. I bought $10 of Texas Instruments. So every chance I get, I'm doing a dollar cost average, slowly buying. Sometimes I'm buying at a high price. Sometimes I'm buying at a lower price. And majority of my companies, they are actually beating the S&P 500. As always, thank you guys. We'll see you guys next time. Bye everyone.